Today on the Doctor's Friday newsfeed, a woman facing a dental disaster turns to the doctors for help.
This is one of the biggest makeovers ever.
Come on out and join us.
That's today. Coming up.
I worry a lot about my health. I might die.
Could a young woman's dental dilemma mean death? That's coming up.
A family tragedy led our next guest down a road of fear and shame, causing her to avoid medical attention for years. This is her story.
When I was little, my parents told me how my uncle died at the dentist. He was about 8 years old. He was given some anesthetic, and he never woke back up. I've been afraid of the dentist as long as I can remember. It just developed into being that place that I didn't want to go. Going into my adulthood, having the preventive maintenance not being done caused a lot of cavities. I'm missing about 5 teeth. I have discoloration and a lot of nerve issues as well that you can't see. I just thought it was best for me to deal with the pain and just keep my mouth closed majority of the time. I feel that I'm disgusting and I have bad breath. I feel alone. I feel embarrassed. I worry a lot about my health because I know it can affect your heart. That's another form of anxiety. I might die because of the state of my teeth. I was at work, sitting at the desk, and Dr. Dorfman walks through the door. He just stopped and looked at me. And he said, "You know I'm a dentist, right? Why don't you come to my office on your lunch break? Do a little consultation with you." I was so scared on the inside. And by me seeing Dr. Dorfman almost every day, I didn't want to let him down. And I didn't want to let myself down.
Please welcome cosmetic dentist Dr. Bill Dorfman to the show. Bill, obviously, seems like the story of you meeting Tana was pretty emotional.
Yeah, you know, Tana worked at my building, and every day I saw her, and I see this beautiful, vivacious woman who was afraid to smile, or she'd put her hand in front of her face. And one day I just walked up to her and said, "Tana, you know, I'm a dentist." She goes, "I'm afraid of dentists." I'm like, "You don't need to be afraid." She says, "No, you don't understand, my uncle died at the dentist." So, you know, we brought her into the office, and I mean, this is one of the biggest makeovers ever. It literally took a team of people to make her smile. We have Dr. Loosefelt here, who placed her implants, Dr. Anderson, who did her root canals, and then, of course, Da Vinci, who always does beautiful porcelain veneers and crowns for us. But the result will knock your socks off.
It all started with that meeting. You know, this truly was a multi-step makeover, pretty remarkable, and we were there every step of the way. Check it out.
You are too beautiful a person not to be able to walk around and smile.
Somebody really cared. I don't know what to say. It just dug something really deep inside. And I said, you know what, I can do it.
This is Dr. Loosefelt.
How you doing?
So he's going to do your extractions today.
I'm very nervous. Just trying to stay strong here. I've come a long way just being here.
All right, and one of the 3 roots is out.
There's a lot of infection around those roots. Okay. So you got to go and clean that out, scrape it out. You got to get all that infected stuff out of there. All right, we got it out. And that's the infection at the end of the root. Sometimes it comes out with the tooth. So now that the teeth are out, we're going to place some bone graft material in there. It's little bone chips, and that fills the space. It stimulates her bone to grow to maximize the bone for the future implant. This one's got to come out. There's one more tooth to go. All right. There it is. That's the last tooth. All right, we're just gonna drill a little bit, and then we're gonna take an x-ray. I wanna make sure I'm on the perfect angle, okay? One more drill, and then the implant goes in, all right?
Okay.
A little vibration here. This is the trabecular metal implant.
Just like that.
All right, implant number 1 is done. Implant number 2, open real big. I'm gonna do a little torquing. Now we just unscrew the implant placement coping. All right, Tana, we're done. And all we have is another few weeks until we get your teeth.
Okay, awesome. I don't have to live like this. I can conquer this. And I want to be whole again.
So just a few weeks out from that right there, who's ready to meet Tana? I know I am. Really quickly, let's once again see her before picture. Tana's here. Tana, come on out and join us.
Thank you.
I am glad that you are no longer afraid to smile because you have a beautiful smile, Tana.
Thank you so much.
Here's Tana's before picture, and now here is her after. How do you feel walking out here?
I feel wonderful. It's kind of unreal right now. I'm still like dreaming, but I feel so blessed to have this opportunity to be able to smile again for everybody.
It's only been 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing.
Thank you.
How did you get over your fear? Because I was looking at that video, and I'm a surgeon, so I wasn't cringing too much, but I'm thinking if that were my mouth, I might be a little heebie-jeebies.
Well, you know what? It took some time, but thanks to this man right here and his staff, Dr. Loosfeld, and all of his colleagues, really gave me the go to push myself to better myself.
Well, and obviously you had a lot to overcome to even get into that dental chair, so I commend you for that. Dr. Dorfman, this was a huge, huge process.
Yeah, I mean, it was. We had to do root canals. We had to do extractions. We had to replace missing teeth. We did 2 implants, and then I did 2 veneers on the 2 front teeth so everything would match together. But I think the greatest thing about this is that when she first came in, we literally had to sedate the heck out of her. But now,
Yes.
like, we just finished. Yesterday, we just finished.
Yes.
She was like amazing. No sedation. I mean, she's like a whole new person. It was really getting over the fear that kept her out of the dentist.
Well, it's a really good takeaway, Tana. Believe it or not, you're coming here today, and yes, you've had this great makeover, but for anyone out there who's so afraid of the dentist, obviously you represent that you can overcome that fear. The other thing I'm really excited about is, you mentioned Dr. Loosfeld, this was using new implants, and we can see, for folks out there watching, they probably struggled watching you put the implants in, but these are revolutionary in some ways?
Yeah, it's a trabecular metal implant by Zimmer. So the implant's porous. So the bone heals through the implant. So it becomes more stable faster. So you can put teeth on the implant in about 2 to 4 weeks versus traditional 3 to 4 months.
With implants like this, are these, so with the bone growing in, she's not going to be able to tell the difference between these implants and her normal tooth?
No, it's the same.
Yeah, basically what happens is there's a layer of titanium oxide, and your bone grows into the implant like this, but this implant's also porous, so the bone actually grows into the implant. So
Wow.
we finished this 2 weeks ago. We put her implants in, and literally yesterday, we cemented on all of her teeth. And
So we're going to play, let's play a little game. Tana, the little game we're going to play is called Try Not to Smile.
Okay. I don't know if I can do that, Dr. Chavez.
I don't want
think
you to
that I
stop
can do
smiling. My
that.
point is, it's truly remarkable.
Thank you so much.
Well, we're so glad that you were able to get this smile makeover. Dr. Loosfeld, thank you so very much. Dr. Dorfman, you two did an excellent job, as well as your entire staff. We'll be right back.